If you thought about using your pirate firearms for modern day home defense, then stay tuned because that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm Sharp Whitebeard here at Sharp's Tavern, and I live here in California, and I've been checking out the local gun stores and even checking online about weapons situation and what's going on. People can't get any handguns, they got to have a waiting period or any kind of firearms, and people have resorted basically to muzzle loaders and black powder, and I heard that you can't even get black powder anymore, you can't get the caps you need to use black powder weapons. I mean, that's how bad it's getting. So if you happen to have a collection like I do of your pirate firearms, and you're thinking about, hey, what if I had to fall back and then use those as a last resort? Well, let's kind of talk about that. Now, I got my own collection of modern firearms like this guy here, and I have enough ammunition and handguns and shotguns and everything else you need. So I'm not worried about it coming from that aspect for myself. But I thought, you know, the way here we are in California and they're constantly passing new laws, what would happen if they started outlawing all these guns and then you had to fall back on your, could you fall back on your flintlocks and use them for self-defense and home defense, and what it would be like, what you'd have to consider in doing so. Now that's my 62 caliber flintlock pirate pistol, and that was what is known as a flash in the pan. I didn't load a projectile or any powder in this because we're indoors and I don't want to shoot it off. But basically, as long as you got flint and you prime the pan with black powder, these things work, and it would have shot a projectile of lead out, and it could do some pretty serious damage on someone if it came down to that. A lot of things we use too is the cap and ball weapons here. And these guys work pretty good. They're cap and ball, not the flintlocks. And they work pretty good. The cap and ball weapons actually came out about 1830, which was maybe 100 years after the golden age of pirates we're talking about. But you had pirates from all eras and stuff, and black powder, these guys, as long as you got the caps, these guys would work. And this is like a little 45 that would work pretty good. If you had it on your nightstand, you had to use it for bumps in the night or something, it's better than a baseball bat or a machete. And this is a 50 caliber, which is a bigger wad of lead shooting out with the cap. I guess they're even having problems trying to get the caps nowadays for your black powder guns. So that's where the flintlocks would come in handy, where you just have a piece of flint, which you can get anywhere. So these guys, you could use them, and just once your first shot, you'd have to, of course, you have to pull the hammer back half cock, put the little cap on it, you have to run some powder down it, the projectile ram it home, and then pull it all the way full back, and then you'd be ready to go. And this is a 50 caliber, which would be good for, I imagine, like black bear or mountain lions or two-legged intruders, whatever you need. And this is a pair of Murdoch pistols that my wife carries at the pirate festivals, but of course these are also fully functional weapons that really actually work. So these could be used, these are like 45 calibers that would be very effective too if it came down to it. Kind of, you know, if it came down to using these, I guess they're better than nothing. Of course, really no substitute for a modern firearm. So if you like videos like this, go ahead and please subscribe, share, like, give me a thumbs up, or post a comment. Thank you very much.